everyone, it is Ashley here. It is the 1st of May, which means the A Cherry on Top design team is hosting our monthly YouTube hop, and this month's theme is flowers. So I am using the brand new Pink Fresh Studios Crafted Moments by Paige Evans. And when I saw this pattern paper, I thought it'd be super fun to kind of cut it apart a little bit and create a fun little frame, I guess, if you will. And so that's what I'm just doing here. And then I'm going to add a black and white photo of my daughter from her spring formal. So I got that all cut apart. Take the designer tab off the bottom. And then I was going to bring this other piece in down like that, but I haven't decided yet what I want to do there. So I'm just kind of getting a quick little sneak peek of what it will look like. Decide where I want my photo, which side of this little V piece of pattern paper. And then I'll get that adhered down so I can start making some decisions. I'm sorry if you hear cars driving by. I am recording this while I'm waiting for my girls to get out of Wednesday night church, so if you hear cars, that is why. But anyway, so I have these florals that came with the collection, and my idea was to kind of create a floral border here. And originally I was going to use pretty much all the colors that are in the collection, but I decided to stick with more of the deep purples, the light purples, the yellows, pinks, and then the green. So I'm not going to use any like the blues, which I think is that the only color that's really not in here. Yeah, so I just didn't use any blues basically. I kind of wanted to have just those colors for the flowers. So I kind of have the arrangement somewhat how I want it. And then I'm just looking to see if there's any other pieces in there that I want to include. I need to make this left side a little more full, and I will do that here in a little bit. But like I said, I'm just kind of getting an idea of what looks good. And you can see I took a picture there. I like to do that to kind of get a better angle from the top. I feel like when you do that, you just see the layout better, if that makes sense. You can get a better angle. So just starting to add things down, glue it down, and then we will move on. So I'll get that all adhered, and I'm just doing everything flat to the layout. I'm not going to use any foam adhesive on this layout. I felt because my photo is printed in black and white that I don't need to add too much dimension. The photo isn't getting lost in the background or anything. And then the some of the pieces that I'll bring in here in a little bit for like the title area and journaling are some of the foam pieces, so they already have dimension, so I just didn't feel like foam adhesive was necessary. So I'm getting these all glued down. I don't know if you saw, I ran out of ATG, so I have to use my liquid glue here, which is totally fine. I kind of actually prefer the liquid glue, excuse me, because it just gives you a little more time to shift things around and kind of see where you want them to be. Okay, I like that so far. I know I did a few things after I'm done recording this. I added a few things, I think a couple florals and leaves, and then I'm going to add a piece of that purple pattern paper kind of towards the top like I was thinking. I just used a little bit less than what I originally thought I would. I used a smaller piece, and you'll see that here at the end, but I just wanted to let you know that I did add a few more things. But right now I'm just going to work on the title. I kind of contemplated what I wanted to use in this, or on this layout, I guess with Paige now, with her being with Pink Fresh, one thing I'm not used to is that there's no like thickers title pieces, so that's a little different. So it's a little bit of adjustment there, but there's still other options. I just really like the thickers, like phrase stickers, because it really just, usually I could find a title piece pretty easily, but that's okay. I really like the little mini alphabets that come with her collections now. She kind of had something like that before too, but I didn't end up using them on this layout. I liked that Tender Moments one, that little foam arrow piece, and I thought that would work perfect as the title. So I'm just kind of creating a little cluster of embellishments and tags here. So the one purple tag will have the date on it, and then the little peach color one below it will have just where this photo, or what this photo is from. So that I will also add while I'm off camera later. Really the last thing you're going to see here is me just adding some white stitching with a white gel pen, and then yeah, and then like I said, I added a couple pieces which you're about to see in the still photos. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure to follow along the other videos in the hop. Leave a comment so that you can be entered into a drawing for a $25 gift card to the Cherry Shop. And as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have enjoyed this process and that you'll be back soon. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.